Good morning, ladies and gents. Welcome to today's Building with Antonio T. Smith Jr. Build exclusively with Antonio T. Smith Jr. Glad to have each and every one of you on this great Monday morning. All right, we're here, we're ready, we're alert. And only the Lord and Mr. Smith knows what's gonna be taught today. So we're ready for it, okay? The founder and CEO of the Antonio T. Smith Jr. LLC and the ATSJR companies, all the way from G-Town, Galveston, Texas, the millionaire and billionaire maker, innovator, creator, Mr. Antonio T. Smith Jr.
And good morning, everybody. Thank you so much. I am exhausted. I don't plan on being before you long.
Okay, you that preacher that sound like you telling the truth.
Telling the truth. Telling the truth. 5 minutes. I don't plan on being before you long. I'm exhausted. Did some good work. I woke up early last night because I went to sleep early. And I started working on the social media. I went down from 2,000 errors down to 13.
All right now, wait a minute. You went from 4 digits to 2.
Yes, 13 is a good thing. Everything is pretty much done. You got a bunch of stuff. There's a bunch of features that we'll talk about soon. But I have a secret date in my head this month that I want to release everything. And miss my friend Adonia this weekend. She texted me, but I was at the funeral. Oh,
now wait a minute. Her number is supposed to change, and she didn't give it to Jerome, but she did text you. Okay, she in trouble with Jerome. Okay.
Oh, I don't know nothing about that. I have no idea. I don't know nothing about that. It must have been the
I'm a
same
little
number.
confused too, but I gotta make up with my brother, so I have to figure that out.
He was messing with Antonio the other day, saying he was gonna start. When he said he was gonna start doing you like he do me, and she said, "Oh, did I tell you my number changed? My number changed."
Oh yeah.
Okay.
You
Okay.
know what? I forgot that phone did change. I forgot about that. Yeah,
Yes,
you're
sir.
right.
Yeah, I'm finna say, wait a minute, I ain't nothing to do with that. Though. Change her number. That was a one-man job. She too famous to be changing her number around there. Them California parts. It'll snow again. She fooled around, change her number. Had them folk driving.
Snow again. We're trying to get the snow to go away. It's time to go away.
It's still snowing out there.
It is so snowing. Yes, you can't even get up to the Tahoe Reno area. It's crazy. The roads are closed. It's absolutely, we've never ever seen it this way before. And I can't remember the years that they told us how long, 80, 60, something like that. It has never been this. Were they happy because we have water issues too, so now we don't. But when this stuff start melting, we're gonna have to get boats.
Wow, it's been snowing that long in California. We need to talk about global warming.
Ski thing has been pushed out to probably the end of April.
Wow,
the ski season. They're usually done with ski season right now.
Well, people in the mountains are trapped in their homes. That the snow is higher than their house, and they can't dig out, and they're running out of medicine.
Exactly.
Medicine. Yeah.
We have a whole staff of employees that can't move. They cannot move.
Rightfully so. They ain't supposed to be moving. That's I mean, y'all don't know what to do with no snow out there. No different than we know what to do with snow down here. That's inappropriate, Grace. Snow. I'd be so mad if it was snowing that long. Just thinking about it just got me all riled up. Be so mad. Anyway, God bless y'all. God bless you. Well, we know we're talking about artificial intelligence, ChatGPT. Okay, we're going to talk about, Grace, your subject is ChatGPT and your major project. Because that's what y'all was supposed to be doing, remember? Your major project.
ChatGPT and your major project.
And yep.
Okay. I'm sorry. It's people. The people are mowing the lawns around here, so I was trying to make sure I heard you.
Oh, well, that's where rich people got landscapers. So I understand. I understand that you have that landscaping problem out there. Now you got Jerome problem. I should see where Jerome live. It's like 15 It's a 15 stories. You got an elevator. Yeah, you got an elevator, y'all. I seen the elevator, basement with carpet all up in it. Only basement I ever been in my life. I was expecting Jason or Freddy Krueger to come out, or a demon to come through the poltergeist or something. But that
you from the South.
Yes.
Basement. What is this?
You never been. Jerome got the only basement I ever been to in my life. Only one. Ain't never been no basement. Because you put a basement in Texas, it don't you? You're hitting water.
That's it. You swimming.
As soon as you dig 2 shovels, you're hitting groundwater. For sure. Yeah, buddy. You hit groundwater. All right. I want y'all to focus on your major project. Now, you should be releasing something. Jerome, I just looked at your major project. Grace, that document looks real good. Yes.
Can I say something?
Yes, ma'am. Your document looks real good, Jerome.
Oh, I'm sorry, but not sorry because I had to say this. You said you took me back home, and then y'all talking about bases that took me to Philly. I just let me tell you what you said took me back home. Back in the day, I used to freestyle on the corners and chill and whatnot, right? So they would always have, the mafia people always coming by and want to collect money and all this other stuff, right? So when they have certain killings going on and people missing, you ask them about it. Have you heard from so-and-so? No, I don't know nothing about that. I don't know nothing about that. You sounded just.
Oh yeah, I'm too.
That was too smooth. I just want to say that.
Yeah, I come from the hood. We ain't seen nothing.
Right.
We don't talk to no officers.
We don't call no
cops. I ain't never called cops in my life ever. I've never dialed 911 ever for no reason. Anyway.
You know what, Antonio T. Smith Jr. Let me tell you, I called the police for myself.
That sounds like a funny story. It starts off with tequila.
I was getting jacked up.
Yeah.
And I said, I'm gonna call the police.
Sounds like tequila has something to do with that story. Let's go ahead, Susan.
Because nobody else was, they didn't want to get involved. So I called the police and act like it was something happening over there. If you just get in the vicinity, you are here. The lady and the children screaming.
Stay away from drugs, kids. Stay away from drugs.
They came. Oh God.
Go ahead, Susan.
Well, the basements, are fixed up. That's the lower level. That's where you have that's where the hanky panky goes on too.
Oh, now I get it. Teach me something.
Yeah, go down. I've been in a few basements, lower levels myself.
Yeah, okay. I'm learning now. Grace.
Parents, yeah. You have music, you have your drum set down.
Not Susan.
Yeah, well, you got to get away from them parents, to make them babies.
But then my kids, they. But I'd always say no hanky panky going on.
I get it now. I don't know nothing about it, Grace. There ain't no basements down here. We already below sea level.
Yes.
Well, yeah, we below sea level where we at. For real, like Grace is completely below sea level. I might be at 2 feet above sea level. I'm 13 miles away from her.
I guess their basement is our attic.
Child, we don't go up there though.
We sure don't.
All them Christmas decorations stay up there. And the rats that we hope don't ever come down. Don't stay up there and kill everything else living up there. That's what y'all do.
Maybe a little droplet Christmas.
Yeah. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. But Grace, how can we use ChatGPT to do major projects?
Well,
I want to help you out.
Oh, I was just asking.
Well, yeah, I will now. I want to help y'all iron out some stability for your major projects, but we're going to get that. But go ahead, Grace. Let me hear one of the answers.
if you have the wonderful ChatGPT Prodigy ebook, you can do more numerous things
This is true.
for your major project. Okay.
It's true.
Okay. Uncle Jerome.
Ba-da-dum.
Okay. Listen, ChatGPT Prodigy was used for Uncle Jerome's major project.
Did you use it well, Grace?
I
you?
did. When you told me, hey, I'm gonna need you to use this one and this one, I got it.
Did you stick to the plan?
I sure did. This is
you
why
ever
this
deviate?
is why I got the compliment. Hey, these documents
It
look
looks
very
real
good.
It looks real good. No, I looked at that. I was supposed to look at. She sent it to me like Thursday, but I didn't have time. I looked at it this morning while sleepy. That document looks good. It woke me up. It was like some coffee. I was like, okay, Jerome, are we happy? Are you finished, Grace? Or are you almost?
No, I was finished, but that's why I sent it to you to say, hey, is there something else that I need to put in here?
He's going to enjoy that. He's going to enjoy. I mean, I'm sure I could think of something. Send it to him first and let us know. He's going to enjoy that though.
Okay.
Yeah, that's up to my standards, Jerome.
Oh, I done done something, Uncle Jerome.
You
Okay.
did something.
So you'll be getting
Mhm.
two sets of documents, one for professor, one for the students. Okay.
That's up to my standards. And the
I
first
am
time.
excited. I am
Yeah, the first time. That's up to my standards the first time. I was well pleased.
So you saw the different types of table of contents that he
I
had.
did.
So
It actually opened me up in 2 different folders. It had me when I
Right.
opened it. Yeah.
So nothing to add in the table of contents because I wanted to make sure I wasn't understanding.
Just let them look over it. And,
Okay.
And yeah, and then
Okay.
send stuff back. Yeah, let them look over, send stuff back. But I doubt it. That was real good. That was real good. Who all of you have books? So let me look at y'all. Books, courses, other courses. Jerome's like, me. So we got books and courses out here. So ChatGPT for books, courses, and major projects. There you go, Grace. Make that the title. But everybody here has a book or a major project. Or a course. Or some sort of course. I don't want to tell you what to do, but it would be wiser to build a course or we call them flagship. Now you can have more than one. You can have 10 courses, but one of them needs to be something you're going to do for the next 25 years. I want you to think about that first, because we're going to get ChatGPT to help you out with that. So think about in 25 years from now, you'll be doing version 2, or you'll be passing it down to one of your children so they can do version 2. Because Susan's not trying to be working 25 years from now. You understand? Just put it in the trust fund. And, things like that. She's got different goals. So now that we know we want to do something for 25 years, well, we're going to need a very extensive outline. There's no doubt about it. ChatGPT, that's what I know, Grace. In order to do a program for 25 years, it needs to have a very extensive outline on an evergreen subject. Evergreen is something it could be trending, but something that just won't fade away. Personal finances is an evergreen subject. It has been here since finances existed. It's been here. Ever since man has mismanaged his money, there has been a need for personal finances. There's no doubt about it. No doubt about it. Taxes is another evergreen. Personal development. Coaching for happiness and enjoyment with high level execution for high ticket items. That's all Phil and Susan. They wordsmith it much better than that, but that's what they're doing. They're taking people that have happiness, enjoyment, fulfillment for a high level execution of some skill set in which they can move into high dollar ticket items and sell that. They don't necessarily attract people who have $5 products. They typically have $5,000 products, high-dollar ticket items. So you're going to need an extensive outline, and then you're going to need an evergreen subject. Now that you got that, what else do we need?
You said it needs, I'm sorry, you said it needs to be an evergreen subject and what else? It was
Extensive outline.
extensive outline. Thank you.
Yep. Deanna found something that on ChatGPT that I did not, she'll be on in the call about 40 minutes, that I did not think of. If you put in ChatGPT words like, give me a PhD level outline, it will do that and then give you book resources along with it.
She told me she did that.
Yes, she did that. And they start putting out PhD curriculum with the book or the ISBN and all sorts of stuff. I was like, wow, it's crazy. So you're going to need that. With your program, you're going to need something written that your audience needs to take home or download. That written can be these things I'm about to list. Could be one or all, but of course, could be more. That can be a worksheet, a fill in the blank worksheet in which you have your audience listen to your lecture, and then there's fill in the blank worksheets, some sort of downloadable resource or mailable resource. That could be a PDF of the main points of your worksheet, of your course. It can be an actual book for the course. It really can. If you get Pathbender, which some of you have and some of you will, Pathbender comes with a course that is a 25-year program that has a bunch of stuff and downloadable resources that will ensue and flow from that, or they are, because we already have them done. It could be a book, it could be a PDF, and the PDF can have whatever you want on it. It could be an ebook. An ebook can be a para book. Para is a Greek word that means alongside. That's why you have parachute, paramedic. Yeah, you get it. That's you want a chute alongside you should you be falling from the sky. You get it. You want one of those. The medic works the paramedic works alongside the hospital. So your ebook can be a para book that works alongside your program, or you have a program, then you have a book, and then the ebook that works alongside that. You never know. There's many different reasons to have this. Maybe. So let's Pathbender get started, and everybody go, oh my God, this book was so good. This really helped me, really helped me, really helped me. And if I keep getting a bunch of this really helped me in a particular area, then here comes a free downloadable ebook that expounds on that area. Because sometimes as an author, you want to add to your book. Ask Jerome, trust me, he'll tell you all about it. But you don't need to add to your book. You can add a complementary book or another paid resource. And if you think that's funny, go to college. Some of those classes got 7 textbooks. All 7 are required. Trust
And
me.
some of them, if you don't get one, then you can't get the other one. You have to get the 3 together or the 4 together. That's
Absolutely. They're required. You can't, they're required. The professor is checking on day 1 while reading the syllabus. If you have these books, check it for it. So you have that. Then Grace, with other written. So I said ebook, I said a PDF.
You said a fill in the blank worksheet, a PDF,
a journal. can go
Oh, a
alongside
journal.
that.
Okay.
A journal can go alongside that. Now, it may seem like I'm saying stuff you know, and I am. I am. So number one, I am. You know everything, and I mean that from a high spiritual level. You really do. I'm just memory jogging you where you should be right now, and I want you to take this seriously. I want Adonia to hear me, and I want her to hear me and go, okay, I got that, because I was going to do that, but man, okay, I didn't think about adding ebooks as my course goes on to the course. And the reason why I'm trying to tell you to do this is because I don't know a kind way to do this, but the reason I'm telling you to do this is because you can always keep updating that course, and that course gets more valuable and valuable and valuable as time goes by. That course continues to develop into something good, something great. Y'all understand what I'm saying? It continues. You continue to add, and then sometimes, again, you have your book. It's called Black Coffee and Two Sugars. It's your book, and that book is a clever book title, Grace, for jump starting, adding caffeine into your personal development with a preference of sweetness. So now I'm supercharging your personal development by also having you with the two sugars being sweet enough to people, but not too sweet where you're people pleasing. I'm making this up off the top of my head as I just go on.
I would need that. I would so need that right there.
Black coffee, two sugars.
Yeah, I need two too.
Yeah. Let's make up a subtitle, Grace. Black coffee, two sugars, how to supercharge your personality without being a people pleaser.
Wow. That's a good one. That's a good one.
Yes. All right. So somebody need to write this book. There's a book out there. Black coffee, two sugars. Two sugars. There you go. And now, Grace, everybody is 10 people turns into 100. I'm going to say 10. 10 people turns into 100. And now you got 100 people telling Adonia. Adonia's the author of Black Coffee, Two Sugars. And that's a great name because that becomes the program, Black Coffee, Two Sugars. And then people, they keep coming to Adonia, man, the people pleasing section was really, 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 it was so good for me. So good for me. And Adonia made one chapter on people pleasing section. It's a 17 chapter book. She got one chapter on people pleasing, but everybody keeps telling her, man, the people pleasing section was exactly what I needed. So now Adonia goes, maybe I should expound on this people pleasing. And then she creates an ebook with 8 chapters based off the one chapter. Now she can go write this, or she can go to ChatGPT, because today's title is ChatGPT for your books, your courses, and your major projects. And then she can type in a section at a time of her chapter, and then ask with my prompt guide. Hopefully you're using that. Ask, here's my section. Give me a 2,000-word essay on this one section, but give me real world examples. I need data and I need historical facts. Then you take that same paragraph. Now do this for me and how it applies to business, and give me real world data and historical facts. You do that again. Then take the same section, give this to me, and give me only historical, religious context and evidence and data and witnesses and stories and scriptures based on this thing here. Now that one section's been copied 3 times, you didn't even have to do it, but now you have an ebook that is truly a companion with your book. Why is that important? Well, all of this is important, but why is this significant? It is significant because as each feedback you receive from your company, from your customers, your program gets more expensive. And that's what we want. We want our program to get more expensive. I could have used valuable, but I chose expensive on purpose because I want you to know that your price keeps going up. You don't have to raise it, but it sure does make it easier to sell it when the price goes up, when the value goes up, but the price does not. It makes it real easy to sell something when that happens. Real easy to sell something. It's a blessing. It's a benefit. It's a blessing. It's a benefit to have that happen. It's not hard, but you can use ChatGPT with it. And that's basically it, what I could say about the para resource, downloadable or printable or mailable resources that go with your course, so to speak, with that. Now, of course, we can do this different ways. We can do merchandise for these things as well, but you can have ChatGPT actually for a list of merchandise for these things. And then you can have a good idea about how to do that. And there's plenty of resources out there. What happens when you start using other artificial intelligence tools? So I want y'all to pay attention real quick to something. I was teaching a gaming class just Saturday, and there's there's 5 kids in a gaming class. Nobody's over 14. 14 to 5 is the age group. From 5 to 14 is the age range. And they were stoked. I mean, they were like, because we've been in there for about 2 months, but now they're building their own video game. And remember, Jerome, we've been talking about this for a while, haven't we? We've been talking about this for a while. They're building their own video game. And it's coming along. It's coming along. They're in C# and they're programming stuff that they never thought they could do 2 months ago. And they're start them off of a text-based game. And we're getting ready to do our scripts or our story mode, but that'll come in a few weeks. But our story mode, in which we worked on our code first, because knowing the gaming mechanics helps you with your story mode. When you know you have health and anyway, just I'll spare you the nerd talk, and you know that it helps you with your story mode. And they were so excited, and I dropped a bomb on them Saturday. Like, here's where we're going, and it was a bunch of para things in which we're going. And I told them, you can take movie scripts. Pay attention. I want you to think about your game. I want you to think about what you're doing. Grace, do you mind? You still remember the list you sent me? I want to wow them. If you want to be a star, come CJR. That's a Galveston only commercial. Don't worry about it. Grace knows what I'm talking about, though. She knows what I'm talking about. There's a preacher that owns he sleeps with his ancestors now. He owned what you call that kind of store, Grace, when you go to prom and you go get it. What you call it?
What kind of shop is that?
What you call it, with all the tuxedos and the dresses and they do the scene, they make them right there, the seamstress, all that stuff. Yeah, I don't know what you call it kind of shop. But it was JR's original, is what it was. Is what we call it.
That's what it was, yeah.
Yeah, that's what we call it.
It's a formal shop.
What kind of shop?
Formal
shop. Okay, yes. Very, yeah, because that's where prom time, that's where you're going. You ain't going nowhere else. And he threw some glitter over the screen. If you want to be a star, and the glitter came over the camera, come see JR that did it. So if y'all want to be a star, that's what I told him. I said, my game is called Meteor's End. Here's the concept of my game that I'm building 3 games, but here's the concept of the main one I'm building right now. You log onto the game, and Janice is in her ordinary world. She's getting her feet done. They're massaging her calf muscles, and then the TV goes off. And it says, Janice, you're about to die. All of us gonna die. There's a meteor that is gonna what you call it, ELE, extinction level event meteor that is going to kill the world. Apocalyptic event in 365 days. So now Janice has 365 days to try to survive. And of course, the world goes crazy. Why wouldn't it? We go crazy over if ballot votes were properly administered. So you know we going crazy on pending destruction and death. It's not that hard to figure that. Oh, that's right, Grace. Go ahead. I forgot you got to go. That's right. That's right. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. It's not that hard to do that. So we have the meteor's coming, and then everybody is writing their scripts. So I said, Grace, what I want you to do for me is I was trying to show them everything. I said, what I want you to do is I want you to let me show you how easy it is for y'all to be able to do your movies. That's what I said. I want you, I mean, do your video game. Well, since I know it's meteors and I want y'all to think about some Hollywood movies that kind of like your game. Think about it. So I picked Deep Impact. Y'all seen that movie? Morgan Freeman, Deep Impact. It's a good movie. I really like it. It's one of my favorites. It's a good movie. There's another one with Bruce Willis. I'm trying to remember the name of it. It came out at the same time. It was like a volcano in California, which doesn't make sense, but it was a volcano in California, and it was called something. And I don't remember. Okay, I'm gonna look it up because it's been bothering me since this weekend. But anyway, the Earth, the day the Earth stood still. Remember that? The old one and the new one, oh, the remake. The Day After Tomorrow, another movie that I really like with Jake Gyllenhaal, probably our first introduction to him. And then Knowing with Nicolas Cage. Knowing with Nicolas Cage. All these have something to do with my game. So all I'm going to do with them is take these blockbuster scripts. That's 4 that I have. One is going to be my main story mode. And then I got 3 for side missions. Remember, I'm trying to build this game around to make $1 million a month. Amen. I mean, God is good. So I'm going to test how good God is. We're going to see. We're going to see if $1 million a month is up to par. You understand? I want to see what that feel like. So he is, so I told her to do that. And I'm going to take all these scripts and I'm going to put those scripts plus some books that I've read, plus my own ideas, get this, Adelia, in ChatGPT. Don't miss it. The name of today's class is using ChatGPT to build your courses, I forgot what I said, and major books, courses, and major projects. All I have to do, Jerome, is take the first scene of the movie and say, here's my scene I have so far. Oh, please hear this here. Here's my scene I have so far. In fact, I know Sandra listened because she just sent me a video game that she needs help with this weekend. Here's my scene I have so far. You take a paragraph from a book or something, and I'm thinking about this, and then you're going to say, but I want the hero to be running down traffic or something, and I need 6 people to have tension with the hero and cause problem filled with dialogue. Put all that in ChatGPT and say, you're writing a video game script. The video game script about, the meteor, you put all the stuff, here's some foundational stuff. I need you to write me. You'll say, I need 5 minutes of dialogue for this, whatever I just pasted. Now you got 5-minute cutscene, because cutscenes are really important for video games. Or maybe your hero is interacting a non-player character, and the hero has to go back and forth with the character, but you need the hero to go back and forth and reveal things going on across the across the world so the player can enjoy it. But Jerome, you want to have dialogue choices with an A, B, C, and D, so you can have 4 different ways that conversation can go. And depends on how the user play, it's multiple paths. So what we do is, Adonia, what we do is we say, hey, can I get this in my hero? Here's my dialogue. You get that one? Now I need 4 more additional dialogue paths that this could have had. I need 4 more alternative answers so we can create 4 different dialogue paths. Bam. Now you're going, man, that's really expensive. It would be expensive, Adonia, if you didn't have artificial intelligence. And you're going, man, but I don't have any voice actors to do all this dialogue. Well, you got an option, Jerome. One, you can keep it text-based and the text will just go across the screen. Or you can have it text-based, Jerome, and then with another artificial intelligence tool, pick any voice.
Who do you think you are?
Pick a drunk young man.
Deckard, get to the village. Find the girl.
All you got to do is put in text, Jerome.
The prince was not happy with the dragon at all.
And this artificial intelligence, yes, Sandra, yes.
My master is pleased with your progress. Let me show you your reward and the fruits of your...
It will read, Jerome, for you.
What are you doing? Don't touch my
You
fries.
put in text.
Joey doesn't share food. Stop.
Hundreds of different voices to come from.
I'm getting ready to cry.
Listen.
Like for real.
I reckon.
Oh my God.
So I'm just trying to build a video game. Shay know nothing about this. So Jerome, I could put the text in, but where am I getting the text from, Jerome? ChatGPT. All right, go ahead, Melissa. I'm knocking the meat off this text right now.
Where are you getting those voices from?
Oh, yes, I should probably give that to you, huh? It's Replica Studio, but there's 2 replicas. I will send the link in the chat right now. And y'all just have to miss Grace with the
Thank you.
If Melissa got excited, y'all know that's a resource. You understand? Especially if she's seeing fantasy.
That part. Oh my God.
It's amazing. And I use this for my video games. There you go. It's in the chat right now. Is that, do we, Adonia, have I said something impressive? I mean, have I said something applicable to you in your life? Let me know something.
Maybe. I'm not going to give you all that credit right now. Maybe. Just maybe.
You're so funny. I'm going to take that maybe as a, oh my God, yes, you did. Because you know me, my big old head, I interpret your words the way I want to. And I like that you're so excited about that. Can y'all see how we're using ChatGPT to write professional gaming dialogue? And then writing multiple paths to where the dialogue has 4 different options to travel. And then we're taking that and we're using AI voice that Melissa got excited about. Can y'all see that? Just one more time. Just one more time. And there's so many different voices to choose from. Remember, the script was one thing. That's your voice, even though the script has voices too. But this is made for video games.
In a world where you need a movie trailer voice for your next project, guess what? You found it. Now let's go save the world.
That's so cool. Movie trailer voice. Feel like I really don't need to say no more. I got plenty more to say, but I feel like I really don't need to say anymore. I believe y'all are okay. I believe y'all are okay. Let's try to repeat some of this information. Okay, I'm gonna try to repeat some of this information. How fast can you produce content that will get you paid? Some stuff is long, some stuff is not. But think about doing it to where 25 years later, you're putting out a volume 2. And you pick an evergreen subject and you use the voices and you go after it. You absolutely go after the mark. Go get your desire and just push. Let's push everywhere you're trying to be at. So we get ready to end soon because I've been up all night coding and I'm tired. But let's take Adonia again as an example. Let's take Susan as an example, and Jerome. These are great 3, and then and Tracy too. These are 4 good examples. They put in Sandra now because I know she wants to do a book in the game. Well, let's say Sandra picks the book. That now puts Jerome in the category with her because they're primarily going to be authors. Adonia, Phil and Susan, and Tracy will primarily be something else. Sandra and Jerome will be authors first. They're authors who do something else, while Phil and Susan and Adonia are experts who write books. Both sets are experts, but you get the point. So if you like Sandra and Jerome, every single thing I've said for 42 minutes is absolutely for you. It's for everybody, but it's most certainly for you. Now, when we do that? What do? We take our section. I mean, I cannot stress this enough. You copy and paste one section of your book. What do I mean by one section? I mean, bold. This is where Jerome goes, living happily. And he talks for 500 words about living happily. And it goes to the next section. Copy and paste living happily. Go to ChatGPT and say, can you give me 25 episodes from this one, podcast episodes from this one section? Now you got 25 different, make sure you say that. Can you give me 25 different podcast episodes from this, or podcast episode topics from this section? So now your book has a companion, an audio companion now, that has something like 500, probably 1,000 different podcasts in it, due to the way I'm telling you how to do it, 25 per. You can even do 30 per. Now, Jerome, you're just going to take this each subject and do the same thing you've been learning since January, how to make sure, you have your little outline and stuff like that. So now what we have is we have a written downloadable companion, and then we have an audio downloadable companion. So the next logical step, Jerome, is to get to a visual downloadable companion that has nothing to do with the course, which is visual more than likely in itself, because the course is a standalone thing. How do we use ChatGPT to give you visuals? Well, this is something we've already taught, so I'll just hit it real quick. You take those scripts and other scripts that you want to use, and then you put them in something like NVideo, which is another artificial, well, it's almost, they use artificial intelligence, but NVideo is coming out with real deal artificial intelligence. It's on their website. They tell you, I don't know when, but they are telling you. So now you take those scripts and you have all those scripts and you put them and have the visuals to go along with it. And all of this is ChatGPT working majorly for you. So then what you got to do now, Jerome, well, I got to have I did written and I did video and I did audio. I guess I got to have pictures though. All right, then you go to Midjourney and then you do pictures about what you just did. We do pictures about what you just did, and et cetera, and et cetera, and et cetera. So I got one more section that I want to discuss. I've been saving it for last, but I want to see if there are any questions. That's why I closed down this group. It's about to open up, but just not to the public. But don't worry about it. But anyway, any questions that you have been having or struggling with that I can assist with based on this topic or with ChatGPT?
Okay, so I haven't been struggling because with this thing I'm going to tell you about and ask my question about, because I did what you told me to do, and I was so proud of me.
Yeah.
I was so proud of me because I did it. I done did it. I felt like a big girl, like I wiped my own tail. Okay. So I want to be able to show you, but I don't know how to do it. What I did what you said to do with using ChatGPT and dang, what's the name of the visual?
NVIDIA. Is that the way you're talking about in video?
I think so. Yeah. Okay. I lost it.
That's okay.
But okay, let me see. Can you do it? Can I share my screen?
Yeah, hold on. Now this is your cell phone, right?
Yes.
Okay. Now remember, you're grown.
I mean,
but whatever you share your cell phone screen, we gonna see. Just so yeah. And so we clear.
Okay, I'm gonna cover up some stuff.
I mean, you ain't got to. It's gonna make for good TV. Me and Adalia was talking about that 3 weeks ago. It's gonna make for good TV.
Facts.
Okay, you are just now officially in timeout, Antonio T. Smith Jr. You are in timeout right now.
Just saying, you'll make for some good TV. Go ahead, you got to share permission.
Okay, so I put in I asked ChatGPT to give me a good visual of something for my book and a woman being wise and all this stuff I put in there. And so I took that and I took it to the site. How do I do this?
Now, is this for your book cover or book promotion?
It was for the book. Like a commercial for the book. And for dang, I can't put.
No, it's got promotional materials.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Collateral is a better word for that.
Okay, now, share screen.
To the button in the center. Oh, you probably got to give it permissions to share screen too.
Okay, it say draw over apps.
Say it again.
Draw over apps, and then it say Android auto allowed.
Yes, hit allow.
Okay.
Yeah, it'd be the first time you did it, so you have to. We have to give it permissions.
Okay.
Wait on.
I'm learning.
You going running with me, Jerome?
You gonna run it today?
I already went. That's part of my exhaustion too.
Okay, yeah, I was with you.
You was there the whole time, making sure I don't get injured. That's right. Man, I think I did 3 miles or something. I don't know. I still got to get on the weights. Get on the camera. And I hit the button in the center for you sharing. Okay, got you. All right. There you go. You're doing good.
Okay. So they gave me this woman as a young child, well, a young adult, going into her older years. And then I said I wanted her to be older, 62. So they gave me this one. I was like, wow.
That's nice. Are you using Midjourney for this?
I think that's it.
Okay.
Midjourney.
Okay, good.
Okay, so
recognize the
I got
open
excited. So I was like, oh, I'm
That's
doing
wonderful.
something. I feel like a grown up. So I asked for more promotional stuff.
Yeah.
Like a grandmother, and they gave me this with the children behind them and the grandmother's protected. I was like, ah!
That's real good. That's
I
real
felt
good.
so grown up. So then I was like, okay. So I wanted to ask about the promotional book cover, how would promote the book out, just out of the name. Look what they gave me.
Oh yeah, that is amazing.
My book of poems, pouring out emptiness more.
Now, one of those ought to be your book cover. Now, I'm gonna tell you that right now.
I was blown. Look at that.
Yeah, one of those need to be your book cover. That is
right.
Very appealing. I'll let you choose, but one of them needs to be your book cover. Any of these things here.
No, I can't choose because I can't think. Do you see that? It's like, what?
Now, what program are you using, Sandra?
That was
Midjourney. I recognize it. That's
Midjourney.
I'll send that link to you as well.
And you
Thank
see
you,
how,
because I was just gonna ask for it.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
I thought this was so cool because the book, I've had so many questions about the book being male bashing. And I was like, no, that's not how we play. So I like how they did the man space where he has like a red on his face and whatnot. I was like, so what?
Yeah, that's amazing. No, that is good. And I'm so glad that you're sharing this because you're proving, yeah, that's definitely Midjourney. You're proving that what I've been teaching can be caught by anybody. Any age group. Any age group. Good. Congratulations.
Because if I can do it, woo! I was so excited. I was running around. Oh, look what I did. That guy. I was hoping y'all could hear me because y'all think I be bragging on y'all, but it's the truth because I can't do it. I couldn't have been here. I couldn't have did it.
I got you. Diana, do me a favor. Put these two links. Put Midjourney in the notes. And I know you don't. Grace may have notes or something. And then put Replica Studios. I showed my secret. You don't know about Replica Studios. That's what it's do the video game voices with as well. So there's that. And then there was something else. Oh, this title. Black Coffee, 2 Sugars. I just made up a book off the top of my head. Black Coffee, 2 Sugars, how to supercharge your business without people pleasing. No, how to supercharge, not your business, how to supercharge your personality. Yeah. My business, man. I'm done with business books. Yeah. Supercharge your personality. I put all in the notes so people can steal. Good. Can y'all see how she's using ChatGPT to then switch over the visual, to switch over. So I'm just doing a little review because we're ending, but I want to catch Deanna up in the conversation. We're talking about ChatGPT. Using ChatGPT for your books, courses, and major projects. And